Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I have some massive news for you guys. This isn't new news, this is old news, but it just never got traction. So I really want to throw this out there. I'm hoping the whole lot of the Digimon community and Digimon fanbase can just get together and really help me out on this, because this is fucking huge and it could mean an awful lot for the whole community if this is done properly. So I don't know if anyone is aware of the, I suppose, the interview or panel that Habu-san hosted on, I think it was Anime Expo back in 2019. So basically, Habu-san put up this little letter up on Twitter for fans to write in questions that he was to answer for them at Anime Expo. One of the questions, and it's a question I asked, and it's a question an awful lot of people asked, and that was, would previous Digimon games get ported or remastered for newer generation systems? And he actually answered this at the Anime Expo. I know there's a few people there. He had himself, there was a translator, two other guys, all people involved in Bandai or Digimon games. So here's his answer. I'm just going to play that now and just talk about it after.
Alright, so another big question we got from our social media channels is, will previous Digimon games be ported or remastered to new platforms like the Switch or the PC?
Alright, so this is another question that we get a lot, and truth is, porting games to different consoles, we have so many titles, it's not a very simple task. We can't just do it overnight. However, if the demand from the fans is high enough, we can definitely consider porting previous games. So now is the time to raise your voice, to let us know what you guys want to be ported and to where.
So based on his answer there, you can see he is definitely interested in porting or remaking or remastering older Digimon games and bringing them to new systems for newer audiences and for older fans like ourselves. I'll get onto that in a second, but I just want to say one more thing. So over on Twitter, I think it was around the time Next Order was being advertised, but they kept posting little pictures, screenshots, and asking little questions for the original Digimon World 1, 2, and 3 games. Basically, they were showing pictures like, oh, who was your favorite Digimon from this game? What Digimon would you prefer have as a partner? And they show like a little picture of, like, I think it was Paildramon or something like that. But one of them, and this got deleted very quick. Maybe someone spoke out of turn, I'm not too sure, but this got deleted like after about 2 or 3 days. But it was there for a bit. The question was there genuine interest in seeing the old Digimon games brought to newer systems? So basically what I want everyone to do is I want everyone to kick up a fuss about the older Digimon games getting ported to newer systems. I say the older games, and the only reason I want to focus on the older games is because they had the biggest following. You have to remember, when Digimon World 1, 2, and 3 came out, that's when Digimon was kind of at its peak before it came back again. And those games, they went to greatest hits over in America. They were platinum over in the European areas. Them games were massive back then, and they also had, like, I don't know, they were so unique in playstyle, and because they were so varied, I think for bringing a remaster collection for those games to newer consoles, it would also have a good chance of selling well, because it covers like stuff for people that are into like Mystery Dungeon, if they're into Pokemon, monster raising kind of games, if they're into like Tamagotchi, if they're into like regular JRPG stuff. Those games would be huge, and it's going to be so much easier to get people to be sold on that idea. Bandai, like I says, they're interested in this. They need to hear us speak up. Please share this video around, get it to any Digimon community you're in. Share the video around, get people talking about this. Focus on those 3 games. If we start asking for loads of different games, what's going to happen is they're just not going to give a shit. We're going to seem picky. If we goes for those 3 games, they're the ones that are kind of like, I don't know, the most popular, I believe, from all the older Digimon games. And I mean, I've been playing them. I've seen people asking for these games come back. I've been watching people like Digital Hazard been playing it. I've been watching, I think Robo was talking about playing this stuff again. I've been watching, like, not even watching, but I've seen people talk about this stuff and reference this stuff. The card game has references to these games. They definitely have interest in doing this stuff. We just have to get our voices heard. Okay, so before I go any further, I literally just finished the video. I was just going in and I found this. I was just going through Habu's old tweets. So the question here was, will the original Digimon World be brought to newer platforms? Then he goes on, he actually answered this. He says, this is one of the things we would like to consider if fans were interested in it. Before even starting the new Digimon World, we have thought about looking back at the original worlds and recreate the original concept and rebooting the Digimon World to match the starter generation series. Regarding the new Digimon World series, we're still in a consideration process, so we cannot give too much detail, but I hope we can deliver a new Digimon World in the best way possible. Man, this is fucking huge. So they are considering this, and like they said earlier, and I showed in the video, we have to voice our opinions on this. I for one would love it to get a recreation of the old Digimon World games, because this is like, he didn't just say world, he says the original worlds, the original games worlds. The fucking remaster could be fucking possible. Like I said, please share this video around. We need to get this heard, because they are looking to see, are we paying attention to this stuff. This all got brushed over. I wasn't making videos back when all this was going on, but this all got brushed over and no one spoke about it. I didn't see one person speak about this. So we have to get this going. We have to get momentum on this, and we have to get these games remade. There's so many people who want these. Please help me out. Thank you very much. Bye bye.